Welcome everyone to what is Quake 3. I would kind of like go to go record some more. Let's say the game was supposed to go record some, let's say, Bioshock Infinite right now, but yep, unfortunately it's getting late, and I swear I would try to do my best to, let's say, well, whatever. I mean, I just want to wanted to record some Bioshock Infinite Clash in the Clouds, but I didn't have enough time because I only got home and I'm very tired and it's very late. So I'm going down with you back into memory lane. This time we're going to the Quake 1. As you already know, you always can start up with these plates. What it means, I don't know. You also get these hard. You remember the hard levels corridor? There were always some zombies there where the spotlight is, but sorry, mostly there and there. Sometimes there and there as well, but if some other places as well, but I don't remember. And yeah, this is like the normal one. Just walk around here, but fun enough that I remember on the normal skill, you just basically walk on the. Oh, hello. Walk on a ladder, stairs, and you get there. Now to get under here, what's here? It's something that I always question, but I never went down here to take a look at. And now that we're here exploring, and we see that here's some pillars, some nice pool of water. And a confined space. Yeah, that's pretty much interesting. And for the easy skill, we got, yeah, that's more water there, same as before. So you know what? There's not gonna be any monsters or anything, so I'm just gonna take easy. Or just to please a few, I'm just gonna jump on hard because why not, right? Also, another thing, you know that here is the, what was the name of this? The Dimension of the Doomed. Should we start it? Ooh. Wait a moment. Why am I not there? Because, I don't know why, but it's still not scripted. But still, it's a good map, even though the textures are still working, amazing here. Even though I suspected there's supposed to be something on there. Then in episode 2 we got the realm of black magic. Yeah. We're here and nothing happens whatsoever. Now and what's this one? We got the netherworld. This is pretty interesting. But it says now I get here and it's supposed to be the teleport, and but where is it? Nothing happens, but still the beautiful GIF animation still works like beautiful. Even on the lava and everything. Skulls and everything else. Now this one is the other world, even though that there's on there some skins of people where it's some people might find this a bit disturbing of finding some people's faces down there. Right now here this is the Elder World. Now, if you jump down here, you'll see, here's water, right? Perfect. Now, when I go down, boom, I hurt myself, but because the water ends right there, and stop there, it's an upside down pool. I don't know how they did it, but this was an amazing, effect there. So, what am I doing? Of course I know this. I studied, 3D game level architecture and design. So, yes, and again, same thing with the faces and the fire there. Now let's see. At least this one works. Nothing happens. Ain't that a thing, right? Also, another thing is we see all the 4 episodes in here. They are available. Oh, what's this? Have we discovered a secret area? I don't know why, but I have to no-clip through it. It's like something creepy enough. Oh yes, and this is supposed to be the last level when like you finish all of them. You jump here and boom. And you go there to defeat the Shribnigaya. I don't know. It was something like that. I remember the game perfectly, but the monster, sorry, I mean the name of it and everything I don't remember at all. So right now on the only episode that that's developed only is the first one. So like I'm gonna go here and yeah, I'll see you there. See, told you we'd be back in here, but we kind of jumped out a bit from the portal, but that doesn't matter right now. But still, funny thing is, every time you start up, always a new chapter. Like, I remember that Quake 1 is supposed to be, like, medieval and gothic, but every time you, like, come up here, that was going to be, like, something like, cyberpunk, let's say. You jump down here, and, like, there's a secret area here, or something like that. I remember this place here. It brought a lot of good memories. Even if, like, if you jump down here, like, secret area. Oh, holy shit, it actually is a secret area. And that one I did not remember at all. Well, memory lane. You walk around and now you discover things. And if you remember this part here, you actually, like, there's going to be, like, some soldiers with a shotgun and a Rottweiler. If you come around, also, like, if you come down here, like, there's always another secret. I'm gonna show that, like, the secrets one by one as I remember, actually. You can always come up here, like, you'll go back to the same place. Or you can also, like, come back here and, like, you're basically there, but that wouldn't be fun enough. So let's basically take the elevator up so that we can, like, continue on to the game legit and travel around in memory lane as we travel along. Still, if you wanna play with, like, let's say Quake 1, it's available on Steam. You can buy it, but I don't know. Hey, what I say? What's like along there? I thought it was something, but false alarm. But as I was saying, actually, I cannot put anything like that because I'm always afraid. Like, if you always do something around, at least something small, no matter what it is. Oh, it's this here you would, like, kill a guy with a shotgun, and all the other guys come after you. But as I was saying, like, small things you do, like, can actually, like, bring something bad to you, and it's bad. Like, just don't do it. Oh yeah, it's funny thing about this GIF, like, image or something like that. You'll see, like, there's Earth, right? But when you do zoom, like, you always see, like, a face, like, string, like, let me out of here, let me out of here, or something like that. But still, I have lots of fun playing this game here. That as I remembered. I hope you're familiar with the elevator rides. When this room goes dark, monster pops from everywhere, and then you get this key. Lights come back in, and, like, you just run back. You know, like, there's always some supply that is waiting for you. And I like those elevators because they were like well scripted and, like, everything else. But I don't think the light map is correct, but that doesn't matter right now. You also remember this one that goes, like, you have to shoot the guys on the other side? I sure as hell remember it. The memories brings back, right? And when the world had more common sense than it is now. I wonder if they make a remake of this game, how would it look like, actually? Because, like, this game here is, like, something like, let's say, like, cyberpunk. At least these ones, but well, if you know the Quake 2, I think this is where the part was born from. I don't know, it might be wrong, but it's just my personal opinions. Ah yes, if you go in here, the door opens, not necessarily the sound. Little cross here, and you're basically back here. Yeah, we're basically like where the GIF picture of Earth was, like. Anyways, let's just continue on. I'm sure I'm having a lot of fun, like, passing through all these corridors and everything. Also, another funny thing about Quake 1 is like, if you look around, you see like textures and everything else that other games will not have at all. No matter what you do to them, like only let's. Oh, I do have a feeling like someone's supposed to be there and like shoot me or something like that. Well, I don't know, but as I was saying, like, there's no absolute games going to be like going to do something like this ever again. They like left you abandoned, which is very sad. But what can we do, right? You can only like focus on college, like become a game developer, and let's say resurrect this type of imagery in games, and it'll be awesome. Like, if in the 90s, like, games were like, where this was like pixelated but awesome, you can revive them, you can bring them back, and I can imagine all the good things it'll bring back. And if it's awesome, maybe, who knows? If the time, like, you're like a successful game developer, and if everything goes well, and yeah, so hey, this is where we like came from. But as I was saying, if all goes well and like your game becomes, let's say, very popular, in like 90s like this are resurrected like nursery, and it's getting awesome, then what's not to play from it, right? But anyways, and I'll see you in the next level real quick. Welcome back to another map here. Like, what am I saying? It was just like it barely got pling, so there's nothing to worry about. But as you can see here, the portal itself has launched us into another realm. And this time here, there's no technology whatsoever. Like fire, like wooden stones. That's original. But as I was saying, like stone bricks and lots of wood and iron. But it seems like they were transporting like stuff here to this realm over here. I would also imagine that they would be hiding like something down here, like this door here. That high hopes. Sometimes they get ignored, but as I was saying, like this is where they got medieval. Like, you know what? Should I equip a weapon, or should I keep the physics gun? You know, I'm just gonna. Yes, I probably should. Yes, I will. Let's see, which one was the most, like, iconic weaponry? As I remember from the past year that I played, the super nail gun was the one that's here, but... So, wait a moment real quick. Huh, that's fine by me. Anyways, yes. The marking of evil right here. Another thing here, another iconic weaponry was a rocket launcher here. This rocket launcher here, it may not have seen, but damn, this thing was amazing. Even nowadays games, it still kicks ass. Now, yes. You remember these things, right? The one that kept all like shooting through you. Hear it? Well, surprisingly, they don't work in Gmod whatsoever, but they sure as hell are lots of fun actually to use. Oh well, let's just go with the super nail gun actually. Those buttons, you shoot right here. Even the quick ones down, they're loaded. All the memory that it brings back, doesn't it? And also, like the weapon in the middle spire was not like, ooh, it's kept your weapon's in your dick, so you should like through your dick. No, you're just one guy with this polluted mind. So what basically was, this was like inspired from the Doom 1 that it held most of the weaponry in the middle. Like, you remember this? You remember this door, right? When like two knights with their swords just come out of you like, like just slice your head open, but no. Also, another thing here is like, you get here the silver key, boom, we get it. Let's just pretend we get it because there's nothing here whatsoever. And I can actually access any type of door, no matter if it requires the key or not. See? I don't have the key. Yeah, it's still open. Another thing here actually is to continue here, but you remember here too well, don't you? Like, you always jump here, and like these stones here, they always come around, and shit. Okay. Well then, at least the sounds always break you some memories, but there's always like a monster that was always supposed to come out of nowhere, like scare you to death or something like that. Now, for you to get up there, you don't have to rocket jump or whatsoever. I just go up here, like boom, you're right here, and you collect all the item, then you're pretty much golden. I just had to shoot the gun because I had to pick up the memories even for myself, like say a memory shot. And yes, even though for some this might seem like pure evil or something like that, but this here is actually like, you'll not be taking the portal anymore, but you'll be taking like these bones and leather with more strange markings and skulls and more scary screwed off faces, and so off to another level. This would usually open for me to get to another level, but anyways, back again. But as I told you before, this is like Gmod, so like not everything gonna work, unfortunately. So I have to somewhat like work out with my own hands. Yeah, and also this is like the part with the zombies. In this difficulty, at least, were like introduced. The ogres are already part for the past level and everything. So let's take a walk around, shall we? And this player's parts here, you actually roam around. Yeah, the small elevators here from these dark hallways and into this little swamp. And there's a key you're supposed to get here, but once you touch it, zombies everywhere, and like they'll come out, you can chew your brains out. The only you can like shoot them down, but the only problem is you'll always get up, so you have to find a way so that they don't even get up back again. And that was mostly sounded by the solution by a grenade launcher. Sorry, I just love that sound, like doom 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 doom. And again, the rocket launcher. These are basically like two weaponry that keeps the zombies from getting up. You also remember the axe, right? Little iconic weapon. I do suspect here that this was supposed to be some secret or something else. And this here is how you get to the other part. And like you open this gate, but so most question is, where do I go if this was just like a spin around, right? Just gonna go to the Thunderbolt one, but as you can see here, like this, you remember this is where to get this, the regular nail gun. Just go around here, but I'm not just gonna press anything, but just anything, you know, you can figure out with you. This thing just comes around here, run to neck, and you're dead. And there you have it, squished hedgehog. I'm just kidding. Anyways, you always get. Oh, there's like some blood flowing around here. There's something. Still, that's pretty awesome, I must say. There you go. You always shoot this thing so you don't. Excuse me. Just come back. You go in there. Come down here. Like there's like. Ah, yes, I remember this part. Where like some ghost demon things like keep throwing like yellow balls at you. Like I was just gonna consider like balls of piss at you, but oh well, that's just me and the way how I say some things at it. Ooh, I don't remember this part actually. What it was actually. What? Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright. This... Well, on the bright side, at least not everything might be, let's say, in place, but... Hell. A lot of things, like, they work a lot perfectly. Even though, like, even in Quake, there's like some troll weaponry. Troll. Why do I even use that term? And as you can see here, there's nothing much but a bloody mess here that it's left out of me. So, pretty convenient, I must say, but there was actually no way whatsoever of avoiding that, or I've gotten, let's say, pretty much like an old man and Quake. But it doesn't matter right now. If I can run and shoot, it's fine with me. Experience something you always get from time to time. Like a bad texture over there. Ah yes, and this is where I come up, like, see my, to where I got stabbed to death at. And again, basically I feel like we're basically the end of this one. Huh. Alright then, so perhaps I should do this. Even though I've not to be politely correct, but let myself be killed of certain traps and everything else, just for the heck of it, because it'll bring back some memories and it'll give the map some life. A portal to ever come back if you need some supplies of health or whatsoever. And on to the next level. There we go, we have returned, but this area here seems dark, actually. Don't worry, there's nothing going to just pop out at me because it's just an empty map of a retro game. And retro games, stuff like, isn't that scary, actually. And always come down, like, squash the monster down there. If there was actually any monster down there, but that doesn't matter right now. If you're gonna ask me how did I play this game, it was basically on a good old Dreamcast. Ooh, the Marca Vivo. That doesn't matter. I don't care. So basically, what you do is you just dive down here, mostly to, let's say, get something and swim back up or something whatsoever. I think it was mostly in here. I don't remember this part actually. Oh, hello. This part is there that I've been before actually. Not every part I've been in here. But still, it always brings back some memories, I must say. Wait a moment. Oh. Well, way to know. Well, I think this is supposed to be some sort of a shortcut of some type. I'm not familiar with this one. This one is supposed to like have a key, or it doesn't work at all. Boop. Ah yes, a button was required for it to activate. And then we can pass here to the door with the Mark of Evil. And where do we go from here? I have no. Now I have an idea where to go. I think. No, I don't have an idea. I have no idea. But now I do have an idea where to go. And just get going here. I bet there was where you got the key actually. Supplies or some demons, I don't know. Also from the ghost demon thing that threw piss balls at you. Here's just where they resided at. Oh. Thought I was going to crush me or something. Another thing that you remember here is like press the button, press the button, press the button, press the button, press the button. Where did it open? Ah yes, it opened both sides actually. It's a shame that nothing's being shot at me, even though there should. But makes it part of the game actually. But sadly, that doesn't make any sense. But who cares? Can I please go down? Thank you very much. A secret cave is open somewhere else. Good. Now then. If not here, maybe then someplace else. But right now I don't care actually. Yep. And this is where I'm supposed to be actually. I don't know, from this point here my memory starts getting all fuzzy here. Oh well. we invaded into more castle, I guess. And I forgot. Sorry. That doesn't matter, actually. Let's just get a Thunderbolt. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. Pikachu! Sorry, I just had to make that reference. Even though it doesn't make any sense, but also more traps that do not work whatsoever. I'm passing right under them, but I'm not being shot at. I remember this castle perfectly well, that you have to like, I knew it, like, if you go down here, you do have fun doing that, but I don't enjoy the jump. Alright. You're gonna be like, did you have your fun enough yet, Gil? And I'm not going to say that. I'm glad I did. So basically just lost a hand here, like this, and somewhat chopped the hand off. Wait a second, where what? Oh well. Yes, this here where the we always pass around, these things just keep shooting at you. And down there you have to pass along there with the a lot of demons down there, and like you see, they always, there you have it. They always threatening to push you off and feed you on them. It's like they're an elevator. At least so you're just gonna stick to certain deaths. And this one, let's see if I can do. It's gonna be a bit risky, but this. See? That one may not have worked, but the other one sure as hell did. Oh. And this here is the elevator to go back down to the demon's plate, actually. I'm just going back here. I'm back here to remember. Ah, yes. To where we died. Another marking of evil there. Down there, like a silver key, actually. But let's stick more to where we're supposed to go through. What we get here, I don't know. Just some more openings for the roof there. Like windows, ventilation, or something like that. Ah, yes, and some that's not familiar with the game, like see this face, like say, evil, evil. At first it was like that as well, but oh, what can I say? Oh shit. Like it might have was scary for me at first, but since I became like a goth person and I kind of like enjoy all this stuff, like seeing them in games, like they're the stuff like that they're missing around here. And if I'm right, and this year like there's going to be like it's going to be a creature like it looks like a Star Wars Wampa that lifts its arms to the air, like shoots thunderbolt at you, and like I don't remember the name of it, but let's just call it Wampa or something like that, because I don't remember actually, and I had the guide menu with me, but I don't have it anymore. See, this was supposed to come out here and like squash me to death, but it ain't there. The model exists, but there the NPC doesn't. Neither the characters as well. In fact, the character you only have is the Wampa, as I used to call it, the grenade and chainsaw ogre, and the guy with the shotgun, and the main character, and that's pretty much about everything. Speaking of which, let's take a look here. Actually, I'm not gonna change the character model. Just take a look around to see where if it actually is there. So like, there's their character right there. Oh, that's stuff from the Terminator movie reference. Those are Quake 2. A lot of Halo stuff, more Terminator stuff. And yes, it exists. But this one is not Quake 1 model, it's this Quake 3 model. Oh, there's some like Mr. Platinum guy. And this here like a T600, which should look pretty badass, I must say. Another character from id Games. This one's called, let's see, Visor. Yes, just as my memory remember it perfectly well. Like hiccups, I hate them. Anyways, back to our normal, sorry. Back to our normal armor, and as we proceed around, this is like, if you're wondering, like, some of the hallways are this big, like, for you to, like, to run around and escape the demon that chases you. Let's consider we have the silver key. Boom. And boom. This elevator will take you to the other door that requires the golden key. Yes. And then you jump here. Yep. I just break my legs here down here. I don't know for what reason. Then we go into this pit, this thing here. And as we cross through the portal, we end up in this some sort of there's some sort of room required, like, place. It's not like, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me, but there we go. Even though it's they're blistering my eyes, closing my eyes really hard, like, kind of stings a bit. I don't know if I got a cold or something like that or whatsoever, but back to what I was saying. We go here back to weaponry, the Quake 1. Let's go with the axe, actually, because it certainly brings, yes, I know, certainly brings back some memories. If I'm right, then the golden room or something like that should be like there. It's, yeah, swing around the crowbar. Yeah, there's sidewalk to lava. Hey, that's a great idea. Bullshit, it is. So basically, around just as to find the rooms to this door and everything, just roam around. I would do it myself, actually, but only problem is, oh, there we go. I think that the elevator was supposed to work, but it didn't. I don't know why. And this here, like, some sort of, I thought I would break my leg right here, but I'm questioning, where am I now? You got more blood coming out of the vents. Oh no! It's like, oh no, it's chasing me. It's so fast from me. I can't even. Oh my god, there's. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, man. Oh my god, it's the end of me. What I do now? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm screwed, man. I'm dead. See? It's just basically like, oh, this time I did hurt myself. And there you have it. It's right there. Like a character, my character is like like laying down there, like, yeah, he was squished up anyway. Oh well, what can I do? And this elevator comes down, but I'm kind of curious, where does this lead to? It's always some place in there another than the other, right? Yep. I pressed it, but nothing actually happened. If I already did press it. No reason going back there anymore. Let's go up. Another thing is here, there's no such health packs whatsoever, so you fall around and like you shoot monsters and they're awesome, like you're basically fucked. There's nothing around here that can help you, neither any ammunition or nothing whatsoever. And yes, and we will pretty much return back here, but now we do this. We gotta be careful around here, because if we fall, those things are gonna chew us alive, and like, no way to escape those, at least for noob ones who played the game and were a noob at that time, like me. I sure as hell remember it, actually. It was hard, but I loved it. It was an amazing game. I miss the games of these type. Not being hard, but this game style genre, I can't pronounce it. What do we have here? Oh, another portal. But what does this one have to offer us? And the bridge to where it's supposed to be the, excuse me, it's supposed to be the golden rune or something like that. Then we take here and we're back at the start. I was going to say, oh, yep. Then we get up here. We got the room. Good. Open here and there's nothing to stop me whatsoever. The door opens. A lot of bloody skulls at the top. Abrate sesamo. And then the darkness halls all over here. A lot of bloody skull that this could probably creep on someone as some creepy someone's playing. So I bet this here, if I remember correctly, is like the portal jump to the next boss. Sadly, it's supposed to be a GIF file, but no, it's not working. But anyways, yep. And welcome back here to. I need to cut this out actually at some points. But actually, what I was trying to say is actually that. sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. But as I was saying here, this is like the final boss from this episode. Like, there's a rune here, like, pick it up and some sort of evil monster comes out of the lava and it's like, starts just throwing fireballs at you whatsoever. So, let's see here. Who can like respond to our will to be the big bad guy? Yeah, perfectly. This is perfect. We got the. So this, let's imagine this tank here is the guy here. Like, he's right there. He like, roar. He like throwing. That's the most therapiest thing I've ever done. Like at this side, like. Did I actually line it right? No, I didn't. Let me just make statue. I said make statue. Good. Then he becomes about here, let's say. Well, let's think about. Can we please be set into place? There we go. He's basically like at this height. He follows you around if he throws stuff at you. Like, I know this is not the demon, but who cares? It fits actually. So what you're basically supposed to do? Like, as soon as this thing that demon pops up, you're actually supposed to run around here and like, yeah, this elevator to like top you up. And like, there's supposed to be, this thing is supposed to electrocute him, but it's not down, so it's not gonna happen whatsoever. So you just gotta like run around here, just one down, as you can hear by the door operating. Then the other one, and let's give me a second, real quick here. Where are they again? Yeah, please. Yeah, so you're done here. Like, it's done here. He gets a trade. Boom. He becomes guts and like he explodes and yeah, there's guts everywhere and like there's like a little door down there that opens and like there's a lot of blood and everything. Like, you just basically jump in, like you fall down there and then you die and then you respawn here again. But sorry, you don't die at all. You basically just jump down here like yep. Let's just go down like this, but this bit by bit, because we're gonna die easily. So right now we're gonna do like, there's like a little extra level. Like, you're supposed to like jump through this one and go back to the level or the skill select corridors, then the episode selections, and yeah, like, but let me show you what's beyond this one, at least from my skills of editing. And yeah. And yet again, this is supposed to be like, if you're asking like where is this place? If actually it's playable after you defeat the boss and jump down there, I have no idea actually. From what I know actually, and judging with the pyramid, this might be like a secret level whatsoever for you to explore around. Funny thing enough, like, if I from what I remember, like from my childhood, as I remember playing Quake games, like, that doesn't matter. Anything around here like was Quake related, like any secret level, there's always had the pyramid, and the pyramid might have always had something on there. Now, what do we do around here? I don't have the slightest idea because I didn't go in it whatsoever. And there's like the picture of that man over there puking out blood. Very gothic and interesting. And we always run around here like searching out for items which were never there, and like make up your mind already. You don't decide yourself, do you? There's supposed to be something here, but oh well, doesn't matter. But that elevator wouldn't decide whenever it wanted to go back down or go up, because it doesn't matter. At least this one works. Now we're elevated to another place. And this here is nothing but a little parkour to do in here and there. Like, run around, like, but judging by the let's say, huh? What was this? Oh, it's supposed to be like a, to this part here, but this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Can I? Yes, I can take it out of the way. I think this one's broken. There's no point in like keeping this halted right here. And actually across there, which is actually interesting. And yes, we got a door there to head into, but yeah, screw it. I survived. Pretty interesting, right? I can go in any door I wished, because look, no items. I can go in freely on wherever I want to. And yes, it's pretty much very interesting to go everywhere. And judging here by the map here, that actually, yeah, this one's supposed to be like the rune level place. They're actually supposed to be somewhere there, but give me a moment real quick. Let me reconfigure this one. Boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, beep, 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 and boom, this one's redirected to go back to the skill select hallway, and yeah. So let's go there. Now back again here for the Quake start here, as I set it out the portal to send me back here. It's actually like a pretty much experience to come back here and everything, just to head back here, like, man, these maps here, like, everything, like, they bring back a lot of memories. It's so much fun here to, like, wander around back here, like, even though this may not be, like, Quake 1, but it sure as hell there's something related to it. Still, you ain't got all the monsters and everything, but even though I wish there was, actually. Another sad thing is, actually, like, where the games that's supposed to be like this, actually, right? They're all based mostly on some sort of other game genres, something like this. That's, in my opinion, to compare this game, this looks absolutely shit when it comes to other games can compare to this game, because this game here, like, it's not basically like the textures are high quality, or the game has a fitting story, or whatsoever. No, it really doesn't matter. Actually, mostly the gameplay, actually the fun I had, the brutality of the monsters, and what else? Yeah, mostly a lot of things about that I enjoyed mostly of it. Even the texture, the game looks and everything. Because these games are like, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna jump here by the normal skill. But this one here is just mostly like what I like the most here. Like we always looked around here, like we see wires, like circuitries, and blood coming out of technology and gore mixed it all together, and like more technology and technology here, like something very cyberpunkish. And it was pretty fun. I mean, I enjoyed a lot of those, but shit, time passes on, idiots are born, idiots get in power, It is only what matters, what the idiot thinks, and so there you have it. Whereas the old world you always wanted to live back in, it's not there anymore. Because some asshole always decided to lay his fucking eggs there of a fucking parasite it is. And I ain't joking when I say parasites, because those bastards really are parasites. I sure as hell miss the old days when things were awesome, people had common sense, and man, I do miss a lot of things from the old world, actually. Like, a lot of things from the old world, but from, let's say, 2002, let's say. A lot of things, let's say, that were not, like, as that good as that happened, like, or 2003, 2004, 2005, 2001, 2000, 1999, or something like that. Even though, like, there might have been not any good things back there, that happened there, but what happened there, like, the spirit of the 80s or the 90s that still roamed around the air, like, made certain moves, like the Terminator, Alien vs. Predator, and yeah, a lot of other things about the franchise. Even though some things that were not that popular, it still, like, pretty much made my childhood. And, like, even every time that I wanted to go back there, but I wanted always to, like, say, revive those paths again. Like, it's always, it's always feel like an honor to, sorry, so you can jump back here and, like, and watch everything here. Like, everything is good as I remember before, roam around before my eyes. Sadly enough, the only guy that made this map only made it until the only the episode 1, which is only registered to, and no more than that, sadly. Yeah, it works actually. Thought it wouldn't work, but as I was saying, like, I miss all those stuff. And actually, if we could, like, sign a petition, like, restore the world back to its actual form and actual awesomeness. But who cares about it anymore? I sure as hell miss, like, so one thing I miss mostly, like, it was Sega, because I don't know why, but if someone from Sega actually listened from this, if actually watched this video to this point, I just want to thank them a whole lot for making my childhood, like, the best childhood, like, anyone could ever had. And, like, it was very special to me to, like, have a heartwarming and heart-filling childhood. Like, having this childhood like that, and, like, Sega, you are the best. But some things, like, you're doing to me, like Sonic Boom, and some things I heard, like, I just hope it's a hoax, because some things I hear, like, you wouldn't, like, you wouldn't be, like, too serious to actually bring that type of trash into your franchise, if you know what I mean, right? Still, if you can, like, can you revert yourself back to the 90s and follow a 90s based path all along, because let's admit in one thing, because the pathway of this decade is filled with arrogance, it's filled with stupidity, it's filled with ignorance, it's filled with greed, it's filled with selfishness, it's filled with, I don't know. These people here aren't even original anymore. They don't even, like, fulfill themselves in actually anything to, like, return, like, do their best, like, to make the world an awesome place. They always just were worried mostly on their pockets. And if you ask them if something more matters to them, they're gonna say yes, it does matter. But what actually? I know it depends on money. And if no, it's something else, then it's obviously more money. because I'm a pessimist. And being a pessimist, like, it shows your eyes, it reveals to you, like, mostly a lot of this world actually has people, they don't care for other people's lives anymore. Just the old, like, phrase says, like, money talks. And when people say, like, money talks, they ain't joking, because money actually talks to people, as it brings them to greed and their own self-proclaimed stuff. And please, just, people say you just, like, can't go back in time, but that's true, actually. Sorry if I don't make any sense from this point, but it just says something that important I have to say, but who cares, actually? Like, you can't go back in time. Yes, you cannot go back in time, but you can actually, like, go back in time and, like, not go back in time, like, there's, like, there was where, like, the concepts of your philosophy jumps in to understand what I mean, but go back in time to gather up all this treasure, like, from the 70s, that doesn't matter, from the 80s, which, yeah, and the 90s, and the 2000s, get the good ones and bring them back here, and make the world, like, a better place, actually, because if I'm actually to fight for a world to be a better place, then I would, like, fight from what I believe to, and, like, the world actually deserves to. I know what to fight against. I know what to, like, to fight for. I have my own belief to fight for, and even though for people, like, let's all admit in this thing, like, people around here, like, they aren't as same as what they are, like, what I usually look around, like, sometimes my eyes, they tell me I see a lot of normal people walking around, right? But sometimes I actually see, like, sheep, like, no joke, like, people are sheep just to feed their own persons of their own greed, or to feed themselves of their own greed for more money. As you said, money doesn't actually talk, doesn't it? Even no matter what. But then again, I'm not going against money at all, because money is something we depend on in order to, like, pay for your rents, have a good cozy house, pay for the good comfy bed you sleep on, pay for the good comfy bed pay for the good comfy chair you sit on, pay for the good comfy for your toys, for your electronics, for your computer games, for your internet, for your electricity, for your warmth, for your health care, for your well-being, for to evade starvation, and a whole lot more. Like you're pretty much well fucked up, and like this is, even though, like, I'm still, like, knowledge on, like, college, and, like, people actually saying me this, like, this world is actually pretty much like, temporary. It doesn't matter what you do in it, it always fades away to shit and to gun. Like, it only, and for it to get back, it always, like, hangs on to the chance of, like, someone like you, mostly, of like, bringing it back to life, to digging it from the dead, or if it actually like, happens like that way, or what, I don't know actually anymore. What I do actually want is, like, the old world back again. Another good thing that I'm gonna have to admit, for the time, god damn it, even from talking about it, like, the memory and, like, the feel that it brings back, mostly, I miss everything a lot. I talked to mostly a lot of people about it, and they seem somewhat pretty much comprehensive about it. But I don't know actually if they're, like, saying I understand, or if they're just saying it, or they're just pretty much just understanding what I'm saying. Like, they really understand what I'm saying. Like, they're on my side, or you're just ignoring me, or not on my side at all. I mean, it's really, really sad for me. I just want the good old world to go back in and not be stuck in this pessimist form of myself anymore. Be my real self, the real happy person, happy and cheerful. But happy and cheerful, I mean, like, be able to smile, be able to laugh, be able to grin, be able to play around, be more social. But that shit was taken from me. I ain't going back there anymore. Mostly after what I see, that life is a war, and like you gotta fight for what you believe in, and that's what you have to do. If either like you have to do like entertaining others to do such things, or no matter whatsoever. This is very like interesting, and like when what you got at the past of what the present or past and what you really like. And my recommendation for you to be is like you take your arms, no matter if they're big or if they're small, or they're tiny, or they're extremely large, but like the treasure of like the time that you always wanted, like just wrap your arms around it, like hug it and hold it tightly, because you're actually gonna need it. And I'm not any type of hipster whatsoever. I'm not just saying it's because I'm not that type of person, all this said. But what I do actually say is I say this mostly at heart, because I miss it all actually. And like what they said, people I always had the high expectation of the future, like be a better place, being amazing, it'll be awesome. We'll be always having all the flying cars and all the robots and this and that in our sides help us, but that shit never happens, my friend. We're stuck in this hellhole. We're like these faces here, we're just like stuck, rotting, decaying. It's sad. Wait a moment, real quick. Wait a second. Where am I now? But as I was saying, the outer world. Yeah, there's like something in here actually. Ah, yes, I think I know what it is. You just like somewhat. What shit? You like what bullshit? Sorry, I'm just getting very tired actually, and I have nothing more to do but just. Okay, now where was I sent to? Will this send me back? I have no idea, but still, into this dark, creepy dungeons we were into. The good old world, actually. But like. One was like a lot of good things that made like the heart of my childhood back then. It was like Sonic Adventure, and I tell you, those games are there. They're like the story actually having like my favorite little blue hedgehog character, and my favorite characters, as well as the other friends as well. I miss those. I miss those at all. Even though, let's say, like, you remember Sonic 06, right? Yeah, people might start ranting about it. The story was not good at all, but the quality, the enemies, and everything. So at least I have to admit on that. At least those were pretty much awesome and everything. But on my personal opinion, like, if and I know that as experience, like as a game student, as I used to be, if it had a lot more time focused on it and a whole lot more, let's say, creativity and story sent from it at heart. And without any of the dark secrets at all, you listen out to your workers' ideas, and something that'll be pretty much awesome, because hey, at least Sonic 06 could have been a bad game in some ways. But let me tell you this. At least it brought us Manfulus, it brought us Blaze, it brought us Silver the Hedgehogs, like Manfully the Hedgehogs, Blaze the Cat, and Silver the Hedgehogs. Those were the ones that brought us. They also gave like the somewhat Demoniblis. I don't know anymore. It's just something very, very like you. What was I saying again? I don't know. But back to what I was saying again. But if you like work on something, like all right. You wanna hit for me? You wanna hit me? But what I say, even though like if you're a game developer, like you might follow it. You might want to follow this advice, because it's gonna be pretty much important. It doesn't matter like if you don't want to follow it or not, but please do me a favor. If you're like gonna make a game, like if like it's gonna be somewhat Quake 3 related, sorry about, I don't know what was that saying, but as I was saying, actually, like yeah, like if you work something at heart, like please work them at heart. Make them like it was a work of your life. Like spend your time with it, alright? Make the game as you were playing the game itself. Like don't start working on it until like you feel it's like the ideal idea you had at heart. And that's pretty much everything at all, actually. I had to share with you. And I probably have to stop renting as well, because it's already 3 a.m. in the morning. And I have to get up early, so I'm practically just killing myself here. So yeah, just keep in mind what I said. And I'll see you in the next video, maybe tomorrow or something of that whatsoever. Still, good night or good morning or whatsoever, and keep in mind what I said, okay? Just if I was to choose to be stuck in an era, was possibly be like where I had high hopes and where times were like better for me. When people had the most valuable treasure in every humanity itself. I call it common sense. Common sense indeed. Don't doubt it. That's the biggest treasure like anyone could ever have nowadays. And once you have it, I'll consider it an honor to have it. No, not taking it from you, but actually I'll consider to keep it myself, as by having my own common sense with me the entire time. But still, as another thing, as I study a lot, I don't think, what was the name of it again? My mind's a bit fuzzy right now, as I'm very tired actually, but it was like, it's a story from Plateau or something like that. Ah yes, the allegory of the cave. Like, it's everyone's stuck in the allegory of the cave, and like everyone is the prisoner that escapes. It's just like how it goes is basically like you enjoy you like what you do in the cave, right? But then it dies and comes something completely horrible and disgraceful whatsoever that you hate a lot. So what happens actually? You set yourself free from the chains in your neck, in your head, in your arms, in your wrists, and your torso, and your legs, and your thighs. It just like, it saves you from it, like, and like when you look at, and like in the allegory of the cave, and like you look at those unpleasant forms anymore, you just like look at it and like, god damn, my length, is somewhat, something curious, come like, my god, I want to go after what, to what goods those were, and want to like, escape the cave, and you're gonna have to rely on common sense, actually, to remember what was like the flaws you had in the past, what goods it was, the treasures and everything else. Still, you know what to do there. You just have to fight for it. Even though, like, you have to break free from the chains, from the cave, or the fire, and from all this, under all those forms. Even though, no matter if they're pleasant or not, you just gotta find a way to break free from it. And escape from the cave, and be sure to gather up the treasures from it before heading out from the cave. The allegory of the cave. And speaking of which, now I'll have to get going now because I'm getting very dizzy right now. I'm starting to sway to the sides now, as I'm seeing the moment that I'm going to have to fall asleep on my keyboard. So yeah, without any further ado, I'll see you next time. Right now, it's still 3 a.m. in the morning, and goodbye.